Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sinking City. Somehow it hasn't sunk yet. Despite the fact it's been, you know, on and off for months now that we've been working on this. But anyway, now we need to go find this witness who claims we murdered Vampyr. But you know, totally didn't do that. Oh, I don't remember doing that. Who knows how, you know, this dream receded in us. Or say, could be this way with these alleyways. We sneak up the alley. I don't think so. I don't have enough. However, there is loot. Not that great of loot either. Oh, is it that building over there? No. Okay. Is this building here? No. Is it? Probably this one here.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally.
Seriously? That's your mayor pose, I guess.
The door won't budge.
So let's just
He must
break
be
it
taking his election campaign very seriously.
Cause you know, it's not like we already have charges against us. Let's just add more breaking and entering. Newton, my earnest friend, it's been a while since we last met. I should remind you that my door is always open for you to pay me a visit. We finally held that seance we've been talking about for so long. Especially see you soon at the Crown Theater. Warmly yours, Johannes.
Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
What about this? From this day forward, a new fish will guide our city. From this day forward, it will be Oakmont first. Every decision made on trade, on fishery, on newcomers, and in-smouthers will be made to benefit the people of Oakmont. We must protect the boundaries of our city from both outsiders and the forces of nature. Yep, I was way for that. Let's make Oakmont great again. Let this come out before that.
Emptier than a banker's heart.
I forget. No, this was 2016, 17. What's it?
They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter. Someone got changed here in a hurry.
Ooh. That's a esoteric order.
The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
It's supposed to be half of our community. I want you to express a huge gratitude for everything you do for us. Very few of the stakeholders here will show compassion to the Innsmouth descendants. As you are a reception, please accept this dagger as a sign of our friendship. And proof that while we maintain this connection, no one from our side would dare to harm you. Yours, Anna Cavendish. Remember her? Dear Mr. Pierce, despite all the differences we might have had in the past, I can't but admit that today I see you as one of the most promising candidates for mayor. Oakmont needs a strong hand, which you surely can provide. Don't expect any financial support from my side. One running for mayor should possess the requisite financial means. But otherwise, you will have my full assistance. Respectfully, Robert Thornmont. Well, there you go. And into the vision.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me.
Okay.
Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Time to figure this out.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Ah, where's my dang tie? Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall.
I was going to say, wait a second, he's just a wit. Oh wait, yeah, he's that guy that was at the seance that saw the stuff happen.
They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter. Emptier than a banker's heart.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, while I'm person may not yet be fully fledged member of the Oakmont Legislative. He's already proved his fitness for the role during his election campaign, not only in word, but also in deed. First person to be bound put into operation a new water supply project for Oakmont. He is also actively engaged in greening of the city, planting trees in suburban areas, and proposing new park spaces for recreation and community events. Second's campaign promises seem to have struck a chord with the public. Notably, Pierce has advocated for the construction of a wall around Oakmont to prevent the influx of newcomers. Is this hyperbole? Could Pierce really do it? We'll find out if or when he wins the election. Now, I want to bring up one thing, Hal. It's a bit hard to put a wall around a city that has, you know, failed infrastructure as it is. There's no real... There's just gaps in places, so yeah. Alright, so it's just this, and I can't go upstairs? Well, I could go downstairs. The laundry room, right? The laundry room.
Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors.
Seriously, I'm gonna be attacked. Yes, no, no attack. Maybe attack. Problem though is, did I actually gain anything from that? I mean, we know where he lives. So everything I just go to City Hall? Could I have done that in the first place? Well, no, I think we had to find the evidence to use against. So find blackmail, basically. To use against him after he's already been blackmailed. Because, I mean, we fully covered this. Right, right. Okay, so we go back there. Take that. Go back over to... Well, I could actually do it. And I could just go to City Hall from here, couldn't I? Technically. Yeah, I should probably just do that. Like, we can see where they're going with this whole thing. That they had to go well. Have implications. Anyways, is it actually going to be here? That's the question, or is it just going to be what's her face?
Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer.
Hey, he's actually here.
Good day, Mr. Pierce. Bet you didn't expect to see me.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay, if you wish.
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't I? A friend of mine was killed. Why should I let that go?
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it was.
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and stroll out like it was no big deal.
You're certain it was a newcomer. How can you be so sure?
Trust me. Oakmoners know a newcomer when they see one. We locals can tell.
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going to claim it wasn't yours?
Oh no, it's the Shubnigroff cult again. With their whole bodies that aren't really our bodies that were used to replace us. They back again.
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Well, that's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my campaign hamstrung by a distinct lack of resources.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else. You could even remind me of whom.
That doesn't help us. Like, seriously, that does not help us.
Well, if that's what it'll take, I guess I have no choice.
Just make sure it looks natural and clean. You know the carpets there cost a fortune. Actually, take this. Comes well recommended from Professor Cavendish. Put it in her drink or something.
Your wish is my command. Anything else?
My dearest mother, Agatha, is currently at her manor. Here's the address. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you.
They're just gonna assume it's... Okay. Anyway. That doesn't help. Pierce is correct. The man who charged Vandenberg is a newcomer. But I married recently when he was forced to commit the crime I feel for his family. If you have marriage relations somewhere that may help me find him. Very close appearances can be used to evidence against him. Still need something more accurate. I was reading that. Still need something more to accuse him. That doesn't help me. So he wants me to go, and yeah. So two things here. We have this. And Charm is a newcomer, so I can look that up. It's time to get another hot helmet. With plenty of spell, I could use the poison. But I could do that. Let's put a place on the thing, just in case. Beacon Street, no Boulevard. So well, one of those anyway. So recent wouldn't that be hell? Would that be hell? Yeah, I thought so. Newcomers after the flood. Legal documents. Marriage would be a legal document. Hereby certify that Glenn Gordon Byers and Evelyn Catherine Lane residing at the Revenue House on the corner of Powerhouse again. In order to have an Eastern Shore to United Marriage in accordance with the license issued by the City of Oakmont, Massachusetts, numbered. So, we could go do that. Or, we could go do this. I mean, shells. That's who, where was it? Powerhouse should be. This one. And Orchard Avenue. So basically, right about L. I think that's where I'm gonna go instead. Cause, you know, murdering an old lady does not sound good for whole alibi. You know. I know we told you to murder Johannes. So go do this instead. Yeah. I remember, I'm watching you, Sherlock Holmes. I don't know, I keep trying to press R to fast travel instead of space. Yeah. The whole thing will basically, one murder does not equate another murder. If you do think about it, we did murder quite a few people already. The whole trying to save people and losing morality, sanity, I should say, among other stuff. Probably this one.
The door won't budge.
We'll kick it or something, I don't know. Like seriously, Reed, why don't you have a foot key? Oh, hi.
Are you Glenn Byers?
Yes. Who are you?
Charles Reed, P.I. The guy taking the fall for your murder.
Okay. How did you find me?
Are you serious? I'm a private eye.
Exactly.
Now don't make this any worse for yourself and answer my questions. You and I look rather similar, wouldn't you say? How is that possible?
Well, he doesn't have the stuff.
I don't know. This is the face I was born with. I'm just as confused as you are.
Do you have any relatives in Boston?
Not that I know of. My family is from Providence, Rhode Island.
Just another of this town's oddities to add to the list. Why did you murder Johannes Vanderberg?
I had no choice. I am an honest man, sir. I have a family, my sweet Evelyn and Michael, our son. I didn't want to do it, but they had him hostage. I don't even know Johann or whatever he's called.
Do you know who's responsible?
It was a gang. I'd never seen any of them before. This guy gave me a gun. Will? Maybe, but I don't know if he was anyone special. That's all I know. I swear.
Tell me exactly how it all happened.
They broke into our house while I was out. I came home and found the broken door. There were signs of a struggle, but my family... Poor Evelyn. They were gone.
You never thought to report their abduction. Why not get help from the police?
I wanted to call the coppers, I did, but they sent me... Drunk, I can't. It's still on the table. I've no guts to touch it.
I'll need to inspect the place where it happened.
If you have to, it's next door. I locked it so no one can get in. So I don't have to look at it again.
I like that. So basically what you're saying is you own 2 rooms in this apartment? So where's the arrangement?
Okay, let's say I believe you. You've done the deed, so where are your wife and son now?
I don't know. The gang leader promised they'd be released, but they haven't returned. Please, I realize I'm in no position to ask, but can we make a deal?
Depends on the offer.
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. I will turn myself into the police and make this right. When I hand over the weapon, they will have to believe me, but I can't do it until I know my family is safe.
Right. So I rescue your family to save my own skin.
In a nutshell.
Well, it's better than murdering someone to save.
So what's your answer?
I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? It's better than save a family to save yourself, compared to, you know, the other option.
Alright, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Thank you.
You should like it better than the other
You're a better man than I, Mr. Reed. I'm sorry that I put you in this position, but I will make it right. I promise.
Well, that's a thing.
Still has a wedding ring on. What kind of monster does that? There's a note in the envelope.
Seems like you really wanted to do the job. Here's a little something to motivate you. Get on with it. Anything out of interest, yeah? Oh god, my...
So, the home of a suffragette, huh? Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood.
True.
Crepe, silk, and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn. Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute.
Now that's a great one, though. Like, wait a second.
Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust.
Huh. Mom's got a new cheek? They seem to be pretty serious between them. Well, I hope that this one won't make her cry like my father did. Glenn seems to be a very nice guy. He showed me his collection of stamps. He gave me this nice model car. Mom got married again. She looked so happy and so beautiful in her wedding dress and happy. Can't tell where your scarf came here last night. He was asking too many questions about Dad. Funny. I'm already calling him Dad. Anyway, I told him nothing and said to get lost, and today, writing ends.
Joy is really cute here. I wish I could hear her sing.
More about Joy? How does that pertain to this case?
This door will be hard to fix.
Okay, yeah, that is a broken door. That is a broken door.
Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute.
I still love that. This is irrelevant. Okay.
What am I to do now?
You'll just stand there while I go investigate.
This door will be hard to fix.
I was in fact.
The door won't budge.
I don't really investigate this area then. What am I missing? Perception. Clearly missing something.
Old but clean and shiny. That's definitely been taken good care of.
Is it that? Oop. Everything won't hurt. I was very disappointed by your choice. Me and your dad kept hoping your second husband would be better than the stumble from your first marriage. It was probably a local. So that family could continue the long and proud lineage of Oakmont natives, which just broke our hearts ago. Tradition means nothing to you. Think at least of your son, Mike. At least of your son. Mike should be brought by a real man. So to the man, not a ruthless newcomer. Bitch assistance since we installed telephones in your place so that you can stay in touch after you move in with this Glenn of yours. Well, that's stuff. This end isn't relevant. This broken glass? No, apparently not. That ladder? No, not relevant. Oh, this is
There used to be some writing here, but it's been washed off.
Kill
at least
and
partially.
or they will die. Oh, well, excuse me, I need to go to jail.
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
So, yeah. Wait. Is that his... I was gonna say his son looks older than I thought he would. Almost looks taller than both of us, doesn't he? Definitely. I was expecting, you know... But child, not that.
Don't you dare touch my mom!
So push one through the floor.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
They started that.
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
A gang broke in and kidnapped a mother and son. The latter fought back, knocking an attacker through the floor. And the rest of the assailants left with the hostages.
Okay. How do I get downstairs?
How do I get into the room beneath us?
Why? The kitchen? It's locked.
One of Evelyn's attackers fell through a hole in the floor. Maybe I'll find something useful if I look around.
Wow. How do you know all that? You detective types sure are clever. It would explain the broken boards. I'll get you the key, and, sorry for the mess.
I'll get going.
Yeah, there's a kitchen. Oh, hi. Kitchen. 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 And so this is sus. Now I can't investigate that?
Someone must have had a hard fall here. Glad I'm not him.
But this.
That's a rare spirit. They're lucky to have a bottle from before Prohibition.
Don't tell that's relevant to our case. Of course, is that sushi? Huh. That's a leg. I was looking at that, or trying to, but... Okay. Stuck in the animation. Prepare the first aid kit. I have to use it first. Is there a spare one anywhere? I don't know. So just make another one. Anyway, now that where was three things interrupted me.
Help me! Somebody! Anybody! Help!
Uh-huh. So what's down here? Lockpicked.
Let's see what he's got in here.
And the back of a dead game man, but I found a piece of map for the southern part of Salvation Harbor. One of the houses on Eel Street. North end side trying to skip a road. It's marked with a red circle. Well, let's see if we can do that. Eel Street, skip a road about there, I believe. I don't know, key evidence, but it's all evidence. Does not appear to be all evidence.
Now that sends shivers down the spine.
Is that all evidence? That's not all evidence. So, what am I missing? Find something in the kitchen. That's when I go speak to it.
Someone must have had a hard fall here. Glad I'm not him.
Oh shit. Clicked off screen. Not supposed to happen, game. Not supposed to let me click off screen. Oh, did that screw things up? No, it didn't. Okay, good. But seriously, what am I looking for? That's that. Oh, this. This looks important.
Congratulations on your wedding, from Sister Peg.
Because that's totally relevant. But all evidence collected. Zero talk to him. Do. Hi.
What am I to do now?
Well, apparently nothing. Well, let's go deal with this nonsense. Because, you know, this is apparently the thing I have to go deal with. For reasons. For reasons, you know. Let's just run around with the rifle. Cause you know. Well, given the location of it, I was like, it could be Carpenter's gang. But no, that wouldn't make sense. That's probably, you know, the Yellow Kings, but why would the Yellow King come over to the leader? That does not make logical sense, you know? How many other gangs do we know in this place? And there's Carpenter's gang, there's the Fish, there's that Esoteric Order of Dagon, which would be considered to be a gang technically. The Yellow King.
Just caught, mister.
So yeah, why does the Yellow King murder off the Yellow King? That does not make sense. Does it? Does that make any sense? Of course not. Besides, they wouldn't be able to murder them off. They'd have to destroy a whole, you know, planet star Carcosa. I mean, that was an altar hill. Apparently the altar's not relevant. You know, an altar. Nah, apparently that's not relevant. The cheese and sausage? No, not relevant. Okay, that makes more sense, but it's not be relevant still. This coffin? It's not a coffin. It's hi guys, I'll be right with you.
Hi there, Billy. Gotta say, I liked you more last time we met.
Same to you, pal. Heard you might be coming, but hoped you wouldn't. So how about this? Leave now, and I pretend you weren't here.
Why did you need the buyers anyway? What do you get out of it?
There are powerful entities in this Borg. You should know better than to question their affairs. So you best get out while I'm asking politely, Charlie boy.
It's Charles.
You should see your face. It's just too easy.
Billy, holding a family hostage doesn't suit you. Let them go, and we both walk out in one piece.
It's not gonna work out that way. There's a reason the buyers are here. When the time comes, we'll set them free.
Billy, I want no trouble for either of us. Byers did what he was asked, so it's time you do your part.
For the last time, move along. I already saved your life once. Consider this number 2. I get attached to people I save. Bit of a weakness. But understand this, Charles. I'd hate to kill you, but if I have to, I will.
Sorry, Billy. This is bigger than both of us. May the best man win.
So this is how it ends, eh? I hoped you might be different. It's a shame you'll die here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
Oh, jeez, that's a bit rude. Oh, well, let me just inject more alcohol and coil springs into myself. I mean, it's all though. Sure. Very Morgan fisherman disturbed by Innsmouth's catch on the fish. Raped and killed, guilty of esoteric order of Dagon members unproven. Rose injured and fight with Innsmouth, George Cavendish. Second red, wife joined EOD, bore a child that wasn't his. Ken Farley saw Innsmouth for steering for him. Giant son disappeared in shells, blames Innsmouth. Got Barry will make sure no one from the expedition gets back to shore. Everyone steps still, I've got just the guy to handle. Goes by the name of Lewis Flynn, Firebeard. Do everything he's told. Provide him with detailed instructions, yours, eh? Carpenter. Throgmorton. Not entirely sure. Oh yeah, unless it's Harriet Dunn. Oh yeah, the second mother is young. Things to be told to Graham. Of those intellectual abilities similar to those of a 3-year-old child, but will continue to evolve mentally. From simple orders immediately after we're brought to life, understanding of complex sentences become later. Tradition through spend with their living beings and require chemicals to sustain up. While overly functioning, get potassium cod liver oil, it's good for their tissues. Whereas for sugar, do not give. General not to expose at sunlight right after birth, though fibers are not yet firm and may decompose easily. Mr. Junior Perb, you propose so prove too tempted to resist. I will tell the police whatever you need. Though in return I require some assistance on the electric campaigns. There's the MP. You start to see that how everything's starting to connect to. It all gets tossed up into the same bullshit. What's the end game? Now for an accordion piece of paper with red coordinates. But yeah. I think that might be us. Carpenter. Throgmorton. Wait, no, that's not Carpenter. That's Evernote. There's Carpenter. Huh. Search to retrieve spirits of the long-dead ones to call for all your life. It's essential soul to copy the form of the force. Grimoire per identification should be set for 0 hours for Z. Wording the other words of Peter Entity. I'm maybe the great invocation for Grippa? Yenashiyog so half an invocation written in a different handwriting. Yenashiyog so half? He and Thordrag? Combine together and present a hill. Crossover. Just give him the books and hints. Let him figure out everything on his own. Yeah, okay. Doesn't this look sus? So it's very sus. Let's talk about very sus. All the sus. And yet, Reed isn't questioning anything.
Oh, thank you, mister. I thought they'd kill us. I don't know how we can ever repay you. Who are you? You look...
I'm a private eye. Your father's worried about you two.
Father? Is he okay? Did you see him?
He's fine, but this isn't over yet. Do you have somewhere you could hide out for a while?
Yeah, sure. We'll stay at Aunt Peg's. What's going on?
Your father and I have a matter we need to deal with together. He'll explain everything when he can.
Okay. Please, mister. Take care of him. He's a good man.
I'll try. I've got to go.
He's a good man. See, that's why we side with him over, you know. I need that money, so...
Have you come to save us?
Something on those lines. I'm trying to find more evidence, though, before I go. Cause, yeah, I haven't found all the evidence yet. I need more evidence. This here is apparently not evidence. Neither is this on the floor. You think it would be evidence. You think that would be properly considered evidence. But, you know. Who am I to question? Oh, so here's the problem. There's not going to be notes on any of these freaking walls that I'm just missing. What about this? Maybe we should turn this off so I can stop getting the yellow glow from the planet San Carcosa. Yeah, won't that be a thing? He's using those lights to see into things. I don't think it works. Thinking I'm questioning. Okay, so here's the fun part. What am I missing? Yeah, because that was all deal. That's apparently not relevant. That's not relevant. I hate when it does this. So, like, ones that we need to look at to, you know, do stuff. And, yeah. Like, that right there seems sus, and nope, can't just add that to the list. This right here. Nope. No. Oh my. Okay. Let's see. So, what am I missing that it's like, oh, you need more evidence? Like, seriously, what? What am I missing?
What the hell? Everything I've faced since coming to this city is on this map.
There we go. Yeah, Yes, all the pieces. So what's that? The Yellow King behind everything? Saying all the stuff? No, that doesn't sound like something the Yellow King would do. The Yellow King's all about that disorder and chaos, though, so... I guess we go back? Question mark. See, here's the thing, fair judgment. The thing is, we've killed how many people now? So, yeah. Every person knows I did not murder him, but for some reason he set me up. He's all around jerk. The problem is that Sarah wants me to do like that, probably. We don't really have enough mind power clues to toss together yet. Let's see, I'm gonna go there. Yeah, but you're starting to see the clues. Okay. There's gonna get a bit more stupid later on. I'd intervene, but the game yelled at me when I intervened. I'd also intervene, but the game yelled at me when I intervened. Because that's like how I intervene. The game's like, no, you can't do that. You little Santa because you tried to help someone. Hi. Saved your family.
Your family is safe now.
Yes, thank you so much. My sister-in-law just called to say Evelyn and Michael got there safely.
Wait, you guys have a phone?
I owe you everything. What happens now? Should I turn myself in?
First things first. You need to write a confession. It's your word against the witness.
Okay, I'll take it over to the police station immediately.
No, just give it to me. And the murder weapon. You still have it, right?
Yes, sir. Here's everything.
Good man. I'll go clear things up. I suggest you make the most of your time before the coppers come knocking. I'll get going.
Here's his basement. Alright, that. And then perhaps don't have to worry about his wife's son. He would confess that he killed Vanderberg. You could. Oh. Oh, that's. Milton Price trying to frame me, so I return the favor. If I plant the gun among his bloody clothes, take a picture of Mr. Carpenter should consider it sufficient evidence against him. I like that. So wait, telephone. Telephone. You guys have a telephone, right? Telephone. Oh, that. Yeah, there's a telephone, okay. I was just making sure the evidence actually added up, you know? Sometimes you have to do that. To verify the game's actually making sense. One of those things. You make sure the evidence adds up with what the game says. Especially when they reuse the same layout constantly. Anyway, yeah, it's versus basement. That's why they marked it there. Source was the one a bit closer, but well. Cause I think I prefer this. I think I did this last time too. Because why would you go murder a sweet old lady? Well, we don't know if she's sweet. We do know. Like, seriously. That whole moral gray area, but it looks a bit more black and white to me than gray. So it looks like, what's his face? Did technically want to save his family, and that's what's forced into it. Because, yeah. It's gonna get stupider still. Of course it is. Oop. Why do we put a gun now? Hey, you know a camera that we've had to only use, what, twice in the entire game, maybe? Maybe a couple more times. Maybe there was a quest that involved using the camera. That always makes you forget that you have that thing. That right there looks like evidence to me. So I should go to the Carpenter Task Manager. Oh, hi. How are you doing? Copy spell. Like, oh, hi. No, I guess that means we are going back to the Carpenter Manager then? Question mark? Oh, the militia headquarters. Oh, where was the militia? Okay, now we go back here, I guess. You I need to talk to?
I have proof that it was Milton Pierce that killed Johannes Vanderberg.
Show me what you've got.
The murder weapon is in his house, and a pile of bloody clothes. Here's a photograph.
I don't know how you managed to pull this off, Reed, but it's impressive work. We'll take it from here. Accusing a mayoral candidate of murder is an interesting challenge, but the Carpenter family has tackled worse.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Hey, because here's the thing. He wanted he wanted murder to happen anyway. So there was that evidence again.
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed. I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Of course you are. Wait. You can't be the right guy.
Damn newcomers!
Exactly. Hey, wait a second. Anyway, I think we're going into. I think. Yeah, Net's video. Oof. Hope you're ready for the Net's video, because I'm not. Definitely not. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.